with your downgrade. Does he know you pitching foul balls and foul plays? The base is loaded, don't nobody move. I could do this shit all day. I could take this shit a long way. I had a long day. I don't have you blocked yet. You still got my number, you know I'm a call away.
Tell me what you cannot tell a soul. Rushing with the SWAT out at the door. Blood stained from me taking down your pose. Let me go relieve all of your woes.
I keep on fucking up things in my life, feels like I don't deserve shit. Am I wasting my time and my worth shit? Up thinking like what is my purpose? Constantly feel like I'm letting my people down. Wonder if one day I feel like I'll be proud of myself.
Alright, is that any better? That fixes it?
Someone, but I feel like I have no one. Some days I feel like a disgrace. Wish I could feel tears on my face. But boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. But boys don't cry. Don't cry.
Yo. Confetti, niggas get shot like the camera ready. Like my shooters work at Polaroid. Niggas got Grammy energy. I got social war sober dogs trying to get this liquor. I been sipping on, living on my last breath. Chopper still sing like it's lab bread. The lab bread. Please, I'm richer than Devonport with that holy grail nigga. I feel it with 7 pores on that brown liquor. Drinking till my speeches got a slur. Man, I see the cracks, the dimension windows. Narrowing, see they use their civil spoons for heroin. Fuck rock though when I'm shooting outside your glass. Until a nigga fall and pass up, please.
What up?
Never took Zans, I took sensu beans.
Live this is Jeff with the confetti.
Tell anxiety to suck my dick.
Alright, let me make sure I get everybody here now too. We have subs coming from Zeke, Giuseppe.
I can wish a nigga well and drop his gun pennies. I'm invincible.
What up, if you're here in the chat, happy Monday. I'm slightly hungover today, so just know your boy is sleepy. Sleepy. What up, Andrew Carey? What's going on, JJ Legacy? Welcome to the chat. It's good to have you guys. Happy Monday. What you get up to this weekend? Brayon Bliss in the chat. Good to see you, my guys. Darius, welcome back. If you are here in the chat, let us know where you're in from. I'd love to know where you guys are listening from. As always. Slightly hungover. Felt that, says Zeke Lanham. Yeah, a little bit. Keys, welcome back, bro. It's good to see you yesterday. It was nice to meet you in person. Thank you for coming through Kingdom Day. I know you were going to be there anyway, but...
I'm the type to catch it, throw it back like a shrimp life record. Came back like a resurrected. The fact that the veterans fuck on my nemesis and they just the
shout out to 2 large star distribution partners who worked on this one as well. Alright, let me make sure I get everybody from this queue before I forget. If you are here in the chat, if you need to know how to submit, all you gotta do is hit command submit, which is !submit. That is gonna explain how you can submit your music. If you want to skip the queue and get bumped up into this priority queue, which is being... Oh, sick, Zeke. That's pretty fucking awesome. Have you ever interviewed anybody before? Or is this your first interview? Either way, congratulations. That's very exciting. Amira, I do not see your submission in here. So let me know when you send it in, and I'll make sure we pull it up into the priority queue. Griff, if you've got 2, let me know. I'll pull another one up for you too. YD, thank you for the sub. We're going to get you bumped into the priority queue. If you are just joining us, my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. I don't know what I was going to say there. I lost my train of thought. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I did lose my train of thought. But, yeah, you can put 2. No, you can put 2 in the Google form. If you sub twice, I'll bump 2 up. That's how it works. I don't know who told you that. They were wrong. All right? All right, JJ Legacy. I got you, Amira. We'll get that pulled up. But yeah, if you do like multiple subs or gift multiple subs, like there's options. Basically, you can either get bumped up multiple spots, or you can just have multiple songs bumped up. But if you spend bread, I'm gonna make sure that we reward you for it, because that's not really, when we started it, it wasn't necessarily the same. It wasn't the thing that I was trying to do. You already did. You did too. You resubscribed and then you gave out a community sub, so that counts. If you put another one in this Google form right now, I'll pull it up. I'm not too far down. Let's go. Hydro, that may change. I'm going to tell you right now, that may change. I hope it doesn't. Andrew Carrier, I got you with Saints and Sinners. So right now, our queue is looking like this. We've got 1 from Zeke Land and 1 from Holocene. 2 from Griff. The second one is not in the form yet, but it's about to get dragged up. 1 from YD, 1 from JJ Legacy, 1 from Saints and Sinners. If you want to get bumped up into this queue in orange, it is a guarantee that you will be played on stream today. Everybody who's been here before knows the people who don't get played usually looks like this. This is how long that list looks, right? We will get through probably about around this many songs in green, but these red ones are the ones that we usually don't get to, and that's like throughout the stream we get more submissions, blah blah blah. People come in randomly out of nowhere, like it just is what it is, right? So if you want to guarantee that your song gets played on stream today, that is an absolute guarantee. Best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. I just like to tell everybody that at the beginning of the stream, so that you know. Brayon, of course I can, bro. Of course I can. It's nice to have you back. So this is how everything goes. I'm gonna go through these songs one by one. If we get through all of the subs, I'm gonna put all of these other songs into a spinny wheel. That is a random spinning wheel. And we will pick random artists from the queue who get picked by the spinning wheel, bump them up and listen to those songs. For the last 30 minutes of the stream, I'll be bumping people up from the chat. That's right, you guys, in the chat, for free. So if you stick around, there's always a way to get bumped up for free towards the end of the stream. It just doesn't guarantee that we'll get to the song. I mean, I'm hungover today, so honestly, a freestyle today is going to be really poo-poo. But if it comes up, I'll do it. if a beat comes up, I'll try. But yeah, anyway, we'll be listening to the songs. I'll be giving my feedback. But if you are here in the chat, please give your feedback too. We all want to know what you think. The only real rule in here is to be respectful of other people, you know, so that's it. But just do that. Do that and we'll all get along fine. It's all going to be great, right? If you want to guarantee your song gets played on the stream, the best thing you can do is subscribe or give a sub. I've already explained that. What else? I'll be pulling up socials as we go, so if you like what you hear, please go follow the artists as well. We really want to make sure that we support independent and emerging artists as much as possible in this community. That is what that's about. So if you hear something you like, or you want to work with somebody, like collaborate with them, hit them up. Just do it. Hit them up. Don't be a stranger. We all talk to each other in the chat here. What up, Kenny? My boy. Welcome back. Check the rhyme. Hollywood Bliss. What is that? What do you got from, what is Hollywood Bliss? KSS though. Flex Brown. Theo Major for me today, huh? It was so nice meeting you in person, man. Thank you so much for driving all the way up from Philly to New York to come to Kingdom Day yesterday. That's really love, man. I really appreciate that a lot. I know I said this yesterday, but I just feel like I gotta shout you out here on the stream as well, man. We really appreciate that. That is some cool ass shit, and you did not have to do it. So I appreciate you coming through. Kid Rick, what is your artist name in the chat, bro? And can you make sure that you submit in the Google form if you have not? Yes, save some for the rest of the streams, bro. We're gonna be on here. I'm gonna add some extra weekend streams probably in the future as well as we get closer to the holidays. So, Keys, what is your artist name today? Is it one of your songs? Never mind. I see it. All right, we'll get into the stream in a second. You guys will see the process and understand it. It's honestly pretty fucking easy. It's really not that crazy. Chick Flick. Ooh, that's a cool name. Thank you, Kid Rick. I appreciate that. Welcome in for the first time, too. It's always nice to see some new faces. Before we get started, where is everybody from in the chat? I want to know where you guys are watching from. Let me know. Tottenham about to be second after Arsenal Man City this weekend. What? Tottenham's still gonna play their game, bro. Let's not assume Tottenham are gonna win. For everybody who's new, I'm an Arsenal fan. We talk about soccer a lot here. How have I been? I'm sleepy as a motherfucker. I'm a little hungover. I'm very tired this week. But everything has been great. We just released Ashoka's album last week, Dreamers Valley. And on Apple Music, guys, I'm gonna share this with you. I'm really psyched about this. We got into 8 editorial playlists on Apple, right? If we lose to Luton Town, I'm never watching football again. I'm dead. Yeah, 845 to the world. Facts. I'm gonna go through where everyone's from. But we got hip hop workout. We got this dance music playlist, The Wave, and we're number 5 on it, bro. That's so tight. I'm so excited about it. And we got number 2 on melodic rap on Apple Music. Underneath Forever Friday and above Rod Wave, which is madness to me. And then this one, just called Football, which I've never seen before. But I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. And then the other one, we got into this one called One on One, which I've also never seen before. And we're number 4 on that. So I'm feeling pretty good, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who came out to the event this weekend, too. We really appreciate you guys coming out and celebrating with us. Thank you so much, Kenny, bro. I'm glad you like Cloverdale Ave, too. Check the rhyme. All right, so who have we got in the chat here? We got New Mexico. We got Toronto today. We got fucking Long Beach. We got Texas. We got Fort Lauderdale. We got the 845 Rockland County. What else we got, man? What else we got? Sacramento in the chat. Hey, hard. Cali was good. Welcome back. Icy Ike, what's going on? Welcome back. Jake X Edit, welcome back. We got Cali in the chat, as always. All right, so we're going to get into the stream right now. You guys will see how this all goes. I will be dragging songs into this playlist specifically. Oh, we got Tennessee. Giuseppe. Shout out Tennessee, bro. That's the old stomping ground. If you want to find this playlist and the other playlists that I work on as well, which is a lot of playlists, if I'm being honest. So there's always opportunities. Make sure you use that link right there that I put in the chat. If you want to submit, right here for you in the chat as well. Boom. All right, so let's get into it. First up, we've got Phoebe Ketchel with Assumptions. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, that is what we do here. We want to know what you think of these songs. Indiana, but living in LA. What part of Indiana are you from? I got a friend who lives in Indianapolis right now. And let me know if the volume is good for everybody, too. Sometimes the songs come through a little quiet. All right, let us know what you think in the chat, ladies and gents. Zeke said he produced, wrote, recorded, and mixed this one. Johari Turner, welcome back. Is this the 17-year-old that you sent us last week? Or someone else? This is super chill. I'll be real, it's not really what I listen to on a day-to-day basis. But the list goes 20. I could see this syncing in like a commercial or something, you know what I mean? I think they could use some more vocal layers. Like if I had any feedback, like off rip, I feel like just because it is so stripped down, her voice kind of gets a little eaten in the verses specifically. I hear the background vocals on the chorus. Hydra said this needs to grow on me, but the vibe is nice. He said, yeah, I just want to switch it up for the drum and bass stuff. Yeah, that's totally fine. Whitey says I can't hear it very well. I think that's partially because she just has a naturally quiet voice, right? I think that's one part of it. It's really pretty, but I do think because it is so like delicate, it gets a little swallowed by the production. I just think if you could add more layers to it, it would help a lot. Just on the vocal side. Like even right now with this background vocal going, it sounds really nice. I feel like having some sort of background vocal like that kind of goes throughout the song would help it come through a little bit more, where the vocal and the background vocal would be almost like its own instrument. And that's really it. Like, you know, I think overall maybe the mix could come up a little bit, the volume could come up a little bit on the vocal. But I mean, for you to have produced, wrote, mixed, and mastered the whole thing, great job. I can't be mad about that. Zeke_land__. If you were rocking with that one, let's switch to the Kayvan's House page. Reminds me of Lost Boy, Peter Pan song. I don't know if I know that song, bro. I gotta be real. Pronounce Lucas, what's up? You're to you. Zeke_land__ on Instagram. All right. That was the first one. So now you know how this goes. We're going to do this for the next hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 40 minutes. This is Holocene. I strongly dislike Marsha Blackburn. That's actually a hilarious fucking song title. I'm a lost boy from Neverland type shit. For those who don't know who Marsha Blackburn is, she kind of sucks. What did Marsha do to you? I don't know, it seems like she kind of sucks. Is she tight? I don't know. What is the ticket? Yeah, it is an actual person. What ticket did she run on? I mean, like, what's her history like? Sub does feel weird in this mix. I would agree with that as well. I feel like the lows feel maybe a bit too prominent for me in this one. I like the vocal mix. I think the vocals are clear. I like the tone on it and the effects on it. But I do agree that the sub kind of eats up a lot of the space when it hits. Oh, Blackburn opposes abortion. Boo. Got it. In 2009, she sponsored legislation requiring presidential candidates to show their birth certificates. I wonder why. And Deep said, would prefer to have a deep sub, yeah. There's an emo band called Newfound Interest in Connecticut. They have an unreleased song called I'd Rather Die Than Grow Up to Be Pete Townsend. I'm dead. Rejects climate change. Say less. So I'm not mad at the distortion. It's more just the overall, like, size of the, I know it's such a weird way to say it, but the size of the sub. Like, it just feels bigger than it needs to be of it. Feature's definitely hard. Song is actually hard. Yeah, not a good lady. Fact. I would say that I probably fall on the side of also strongly disliking Marsha Blackburn. So, shout out to Holocene. Shout out to Holocene for that one. Take as many jabs at McConnell as you can, and you'll make me a happy boy. Oh. Oh, this is unmixed too. This is unmixed. So keep that in mind. We have mixed feedback, but it's not mixed yet. Production by Sam on Instagram. I'm gonna follow you back on there as well. A visual for this would be nice. It would be, but it'd be a tough one to do. I think one of those videos where they take like footage from like news and stuff like that and then put the lyrics over the front, like over the top, would be really good. Doing a fully produced video for a song like this, I feel like is really difficult. Because it gets obvious. I mean, the song is political, but it gets very political very quickly and doing a video like that. And so it can be really easy to alienate an audience. Though, I mean, the song is called I Strongly Dislike Marsha Blackburn. So I do feel like the people who are fans of hers will probably not enjoy the song. And that's fine. So if you are going to do the video, just go full on it. Like, go hard as fuck. You know, really get the point across. Next, we got Eyewitness by Griff. If you were rocking with that one, make sure you go follow Produced by Sam on Instagram. Or Production by Sam. Sorry, Production by Sam. Next up, we got Griff, bro. This is a new EP. I fuck with Griff. Griff has been very, very consistent with these EP releases. So let us know what you think of this one in the chat. Beats crazy already, bro. That's the wrong. Socials. Griff music _ out in Austin, Texas. Kai Chasing Angels and Griff skating on the beat. He does that. I just like this beat. Sunday says this is hard. Self-produced on this one. Oh my god, you gotta do this more if this is what you're making. We're putting this one in the playlist immediately. Might find another place for this too. Bro, you ate on this beat.
Keep the score just like a fight code. She a slim, thick kind of chick. She got lipo. You a ugly ass little bitch. You a typo. Please don't say nothing. Every time you talk,
self-produced on most. I just don't say. Why do you say it, bro?
I be stunting.
Fire.
I be out the mix, out the way, doing nothing. Yeah.
He said, yeah, this shit is fire. Icy Ike said this is fire. Nah, bro. I mean, it's more common now than it ever has been before, but not everybody can do this shit and do it well. Blake says, always makes me mad when Griff sends me YouTube 2 tracks to mix. I mean, that makes sense. Check the rhymes to adding this to my new releases playlist. She said from the beat to the production, the flow. JJ Legacy, this is fire, real talk. Amir says, love this. Zeke said, this is so chill. I like this a lot. This is probably one of my favorite ones you sent over, bro. You really do keep getting better. I mean, that's the... Look, that is absolutely down to how much you practice. Like, you put out so many songs, you make so many songs. This is what happens when you practice like that. You know what I mean? It's like 10,000 hours, 100,000 hours shit. Shout out to the flute, Amon. Call me if you get lost stuff. No, I love the flute. Real Dame, what's up? What's your artist name? Let us know in the chat. It does. I mean, like, the more you practice, it's just like anything, right? It's like working out. Like, you fucking flex your muscles, you do that shit. You start to really fall into, like, the pocket with it. I feel like it's the only way to get better at making things like music or making beats. You just gotta do it a lot. This, like, weirdly feels like the Boondocks opening theme with the flute, too. Griff Music _ on Instagram. Only feedback that I would give is just add some more ad-libs, bro. That's it. If you want to submit, all you got to do is use this link right here in the chat, Dame. We'll get you bumped up into that priority queue. Hey, this shit fuck rise, hey, whoa. I like that a lot, man. Great job. I'm gonna definitely have to listen to more of the EP. I guess we're gonna hear some more of it in a second. Damn, I like that one a lot. That was an immediate save for me. Next up, Pretty V3 by YD. Let us know what you think in the chat. And we're gonna get that second one up from you, Shelby. Well, this one's a bit quiet. First and foremost, that would be my biggest feedback. XP is done, it'll have more ad-libs. I love that. So this is what it's like cranked on my computer right now. Beyond the mix, though, this is really cute. Like, the overall feeling and, like, sound of it's, like, very, like, Nintendo Wii inspired. In, like, the best way. I mean that in the best way. You should experiment with doing, like, some formant-shifted vocals in this as well if you haven't already. Even if it's just a layer somewhere in the back. This is nice, though. They are. Oh, beautiful. I wasn't sure if that was your, that was the natural voice or if they were formant-shifted. It feels very natural at the same time, so I think that's great. Old Geek, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crib. He said vocals match the beat very well. I agree with that. Wholeheartedly. I.am.yd on Instagram. JJ Legacy says, I love this. Old Geek, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on? Where you from? Right now we're listening to I Feel Pretty V3 by YD. Biggest feedback is just that the master is quiet. That's all. Oh, a little beat switch. A very good beat switch. That was smooth. That was real smooth. Oh. Toissé. Is that right? Toissé? Toissé Québécois. I'm learning French right now. I'm back on my French shit. And Deep says, ooh, I love this. The beat switch was nasty. Zeke says, I need this on Spotify ASAP. I think we all do, honestly. The beat switch is nice, too, because it really breaks up that first, like, minute and a half and the second minute and a half. So it doesn't feel like an exceptionally long song, even though it sits around 3:30, which is a bit longer than I think most right now. But I really like this. Or no, it would be... Would it just be...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Yeah. YD, exploit this correctly and drop it. Dead. Old Geek, what is your, what is the artist name that you have for us today? Song talking about wasting time and being dumb. It's really fun, though. Like, it's a fun listen. I feel like people will really enjoy this one a lot. Hey. Old Geek, if you want to submit some music, make sure you use this link that I just put in the chat for you. And then we'll pull you up into this priority queue, which is right here in orange. Thank you for the sub. That is very much appreciated. And we love to see new supporters and new artists in here as well. So welcome in. All right, we got another one from JJ Legacy. This is On My Dash Club Remix. This is a demo. So let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs. YD, that was beautiful. All right, we're on our Jersey shit right now. Hey. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Send me some metal. I like this a lot. I do still think that the vocal could be mixed just a little bit clearer, a bit higher in the mix overall. It's a good remix, though. Kick could have a little bit more punch right now. It feels a little like, you know what I mean? Melody reminds me heaps of Rather Be by Clean Bandit. I love that song. It's actually good, though. I think the delivery is really well done. I would say maybe a little bit less reverb on the vocal. I just want him to punch through in the mix a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because we got to feel that energy from the vocal the same way we're hearing it from the beat, but right now I feel like all the energy is coming from the instrumental and not enough is coming from the vocal. But I think it's more of a mix thing than a delivery thing. Great production, though. Like, I gotta say, the beat itself fucking slaps. I think overall it just needs to feel a little bit more punchy in the mix. Like, I feel like right now a lot of that low end feels a little muddy, and so that is the main thing that I work on. There's just some of that muddiness in the low end. Like, some of these rhythmic elements that aren't the sub and bass don't really punch through the same way. I would actually say in the mix, sub down more, kick up more. So you really get that punch from the kick. And that's really, that's probably my biggest note, man. Other than that, it does ride. I would love to hear that shit live. Just like outside, I feel like it would. Well, I know music like that outside just hits differently. So I'd love to see that. JJ Legacy, the A is a V. The Rather Be comment. I love that song. That's not in the sample, right? Sub down, kick up. Yeah, sub down, kick up. So the way I like to mix my sub and kick, usually I'll have my kick be louder than my sub. So you still have that kick punch through. But then you have to carve out some space for the sub itself as well. I know one thing you can do, like when I'm on machine and I'm producing, right, and I'm making beats, what I'll actually do is take the sub and then shift my kick slightly off grid so that it has that effect of like the sub hitting and then the kick hits right afterwards. It's like a slightly delayed kick, but like very ever so slightly. And sometimes I like the way that feels too, but I feel like with something that's a little bit more club Jersey related, like the kick's really just got a punch. Side chaining it might work, but it also might really like just dull down the sub as well. I feel like in that kind of stuff, you kind of got to get both, like the best of both worlds, which is tough in the mix. But if you can, it sounds great. All right, this one's Feel Some by Saints and Sinners. Let us know what you think in the chat. You just have to have a quick release. Oh, there you go. That's the key. I'm going to do that myself now. Thank you. I'm going to try that one myself. Loving the production on this already. Collective creatives based in Atlanta, Canada. Okay, fuck yeah. First time listening to Saints and Sinners on here. Yeah. Here's the cue. Am I missing you? Brianna's in 2 songs. Old Geek, what is your what is the artist name? Did you send it in yet? Lifting light as scissors to see. This is tough. I like this. If I had any feedback, it would be about vocal mix here. I think it needs to come up. This beat is so hard, but it kind of swallows the vocal again. I feel like we talk about this a lot on stream. Troll War. Oh my god, that's hard as shit. I'm a big fantasy, like fiction fan and movie fan, so anything to do with trolls, I'm gonna enjoy a little bit. Bassline is heavy and I really like it. Instrumental sounds wide and I also love that too. I do think that the vocal could come up in the mix, and I think if it did, it would be very polished feeling. Right now, that's the only thing, is the balance between the instrumental and the vocal feels a little off for me. The synth, all the sound design on the synth though is so nice. It's got such a nice tone and feeling to it. So props to you on the production side. But just some really, really warm, sawy synths. They feel very Mike Dean-y. And I'm a big Mike Dean fan. Also, the way all these drops and stuff and the arrangement are really, really nice. Official Saints and Sinners on Instagram. And then the artist on this is actually Baby Juke. Moses Morata, thank you so much. Bass is crispy. Yeah, I agree. All the sound design is real nice. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. My bad, my bad. Sorry, everybody. My apologies. My apologies. We were about to. Meant to close the Instagram. Whoops. Closed casket. All right, bro. We got you. Thank you. Look at this. You guys are out. You guys are active on a Monday. Happy Monday. If you're in here for the first time, welcome in. If you're back, welcome back. If you did just join us, let us know where you're watching from. I know who we have in here so far, but I'm always curious to see where you guys are watching from. We got another one from Griff up next. This one's also off his October EP. From October 1, 2023. I love the naming of these EPs too, bro. You self-produced this one also? This is called Better Off Alone. Let us know what you think in the chat. The last one we listened to also fucking slapped, I'm not gonna lie. Eyewitness was the last track. This one's also self-produced. Look at me. Look at me saving these projects, bro. Blood Quage just sounded like he. Griff is crazy. Breakup anthem. Let's listen.
Okay, ugly shades on. Look, baby, these ain't Ray-Bans. I give you my name, give it all. Fuck a mate then. If you want
my first pair of sunglasses was a pair of gas can Oakleys because I really like T-Pain a lot. And those sunglasses did not look good on me.
I don't really care to say shit. Wanted to be good. I just want us to maintain it.
They were hard. They just did not look good on me at all. I don't know why I bought these.
Shit may never work. I'm just feeling way too dangerous.
Dead ass, it was these, bro. I was out here, young 16-year-old whipping the Honda Accord with the gas cans on.
It seems I gotta find myself right
Silly boy. Silly boy. Look, all I can tell you is it's better than the Shutter Shades. The Shutter Shades era, where everybody was wearing these because of Kanye.
I've been staying in the city every week.
Yo, Blake, I'm dead. Stop, bro. Stop. Look at these, bro. Look at these ridiculousness. Absolute ridiculousness. Blood Quage, this song is dope, smooth delivery. What you thinking about the Prime Shades? The fuck are the Prime Shades?
Now because of you, I can promise that no good lies up in his heart. You just fucked up where I've been and now I'm back to where I started.
I mean, that chill, but I probably wouldn't wear them myself. I'm not a big. The shades with no lenses is iconic. Shout out Mac Dre. Yeah, big ass shades with no lenses. Crazy times in fashion. Crazy times. Coach Prime, Kayvan, get with it. Stop it, bro. Stop.
I'm better off alone. I really gotta find myself somehow.
What kind of sunglasses does he wear? I mean, those are kind of tough, bro. These reflective ones are wild as fuck. These reflective ones are wild. Bro, the Soulja Boy ones were hard, though, with the words on the lenses. 1 mil in rev in 24 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. Too much sunglass talk going on here right now. That was Griff. 2-in-1 stream. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go stream the project, man. October 1st, 2023. Dope song. And follow Griff, too. Griff Music _ on Instagram. This man is making some great hip-hop music. Out of Austin, Texas. Of all the places. Out of Austin, Texas, man. You love to see it. All right, next up we got Real Shelby Ruga with Seasons. Shelby has been dropping off some great R&B for us the last like week or two. And just the melodies, the songwriting, unreal. Yeah, Austin, Texas, bro. Austin, Texas, ATX. Come on now, bring them back. Isaac Pearl, hey yo, what's up? Welcome in. It's nice to have you for the first time. Where you at in the world? I agree, this guitar. Mr. Cali himself. You always subscribe before you submit, my bro. My guy. Okay, she needs to know if this is a single or just an album placement also. I don't know. I don't have any plans to be this year yet, but we'll see. I actually think the intro could be a little shorter. I also think the guitar needs to come down in the mix a little bit. Right now, that is, again, kind of the dominant melodic piece. He said, oh, nah. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. Honestly, making fantastic music. The vocals sound great. I just need that guitar to go down in the production a little bit. The rhythmic elements are all really good, though. Oh, Keith says, I'm not gonna lie, I was jacking the intro. I'm just, for me, I always just try and tell people, like, a short intro is better. The quicker you get to the music, the more likely you are to keep the listener. That's what I'm saying. Like, check the rhymes. If people aren't giving artists, they may not have heard more than 10 seconds. That's the thing. Like, you gotta understand, you're fighting this battle with music discovery and getting people to care about finding a new artist. So getting to the music as quickly as possible is always a good thing to do in the beginning. Could work as an intro on an album, but this shit builds, man. The production is great the way it builds. Callie, we got you. Icy Ike. What's your artist name? Let us know in the chat. It's just the battle you're fighting, but Shelby, this is great. You could do this as a single, and I think it would work. This is Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. Really talented writer and artist. That hurts to hear. I want my big dramatic Michael Jackson Thriller intro. I'm dead. Hey, whoa. I see you. That is your email address. I try to keep those private from everybody on stream. A shorter intro, that would be maybe it. You know, I think that's it. Opening was brilliant. I would definitely playlist it because I recognize good music. Yeah, it's really nice. Actually, though, experimenting with this part as the intro right here, because it's got a little bit more of a bounce. Like, I think the way it started out was maybe just a little too slow. Part of me is like, if you use this as the intro, it kind of brings in this other element too of like, is it regional Mexican music that kind of like uses that guitar lick, that rhythmic guitar? I think it is. Or like reggaeton. I hear it in reggaeton all the time. I don't know if it's regional Mexican music specifically, but the way that this bounce comes in right here, you could layer that at the beginning, and it would give it a little bit more of a bounce going into this first verse. So like, me personally, I would maybe say take that, throw that at the beginning, layered with this to give it more of a bounce, and then that intro maybe doesn't feel as long. I think it's just slow to build. So like maybe getting the build to start a little bit earlier on might just get that energy up a little bit. That's all. But it's really cool. Like overall, I like this one. I would definitely say make it a single. Honestly, and I was gonna say this as well while I was listening. If you're an emerging artist, make everything a single. There's literally no reason at all to not just do singles for the entire project and then repackage everything at the end of it and say it's an album. That's what we did for Ashoka. Like we had Sleep on Me out. That's what we do for Isaac too. Like we put out songs, like make it a 6-month, 7-month rollout, and then you can just split everything up and make sure you get as much as you can out of the project, like giving every single song its own moment. You know what I mean? Like I honestly don't think there's anything that you couldn't release as a single or shouldn't release as a single, because everybody is going to feel differently about the songs on the project. But that way you give each song on the project its own moment. You know what I'm saying? 4 to 5 songs from the year into an EP. Yeah, I mean, I think there's 2 ways to go about it, right? You can either just like beat people over the head with music like nonstop, which doesn't necessarily mean you get the most out of it, or you can spread it out, get as much as you can out of each song, and then see, like, honestly, like if you have a moment, right, and then you can just like really focus on that moment, put more budget behind it, put more promo behind it, do more content behind it, and really focus on that. I feel like that's the best way to get the most out of it. I don't think so. Like, I wouldn't say that there really is, like, unless you get an amazing rollout together, right? And your marketing is just like unreal, next level. Like, I don't know if there's really benefits to a project. That doesn't mean don't do them, but I don't think that they really, like, it doesn't allow you to get the most out of your music. You know what I mean? Because like it's much harder to get people to listen to a body of work than get them to listen to one song. You know what I mean? And then like drive them to the other ones. And also, like, you never know what people are going to like. So if you put out different types of music throughout your project, if the theme all fits and you can put it together as a project at the end of it, great. But if not, then, you know, fuck it. It's just like a collection, like a mood playlist almost, right? So I don't really think that it's like, you spin, but it sucks because I feel like it's killed the album mixtape. For sure, it definitely has. But I also think that's like to do with the consumer as well. You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't think people appreciate albums the same way. I think if you can do a really cool concept album and explain that concept through content, cool. That's great as fuck. Like, amazing. Well done. And you can still push songs after the album comes out, right? Like, I just think it's about giving each song, or as many songs as possible, their own moments. So even if it is like album comes out, like doing videos for each of the songs or doing content around each of the songs and really pushing people back towards them, I think is important. But if you do it the other way, then putting everything out as singles and still doing that push around each thing until you get to the album, no one's really going to know anything. And then especially for people who have never heard your music, right? It's going to be, everything's new to them. So like if you put out a bunch of singles and not everybody hears those singles, and then you repackage it as an album and put it out, you're still going to reach different people with each thing and new listeners by doing that way. So for me, that's why I always kind of feel like that's the thing that I would do personally. You just can get the most out of it. Anyway, that was a long fucking rant about that. Somebody asked a question too, and I missed it. So if you want to skip the queue, here's how. Whew. That was a lot of talking. Sex and Shrooms by She Real featuring Brayon Bliss. Let us know what you think in the chat of this one. Everybody who subscribed while I was ranting, I got you in the queue. Johari, Mugen, we got you in the queue. I told you guys, if you ever have questions, feel free to ask. I missed somebody's question, so if I missed your question, ask it in there again and I'll answer. Oh my god. Hey. Oh my god, yeah, this is immediate save. Yeah, but you don't have to give up the art just to do that. I don't know, man. That's my 2 cents. Like, I don't think you need to give up the art just to get rapid growth and fan base growth. I think both need to go hand in hand. If the art's not there, then no one's gonna listen anyway. This is beautiful, bro. Oh, bro, Isaac Poe. Did you say what's up, or did I not say hi to you? Thank you for coming out.
Tonight that's my pussy and I'ma hold it down. I got it on lease though. Once we finish, send her back to
this is perfect.
Yeah, feel feels so good when we bang.
I like this a lot. Hazel? I don't know what Hazel's on this list right now. I'll go check in a second. She real talk on Instagram. This is great. And then Brayon is Brayon Bliss. We also really fuck with Brayon Bliss. What is better, sex or shrooms? Sex. And if it's not, you ain't doing it right. Both of them, says Flex Brown, I'm dead. I can live without shrooms though. I can live without them. The other one, not so much. Gone After August says, talk to him. Woo! God damn, Crayon. You know what, Brown, your voice reminds me of August Alsina, but your songwriting's way better. Amazing, bro. These runs at 10 out of 10. Look, we fuck with Brown Bliss heavy over here, man. Out of Sacramento, now in LA. We gotta link. You're in LA now. We gotta link you with Ashoka, bro. Now that you guys are both out there, I think he gets back there today too. I would love you guys to link up. I feel like you make some crazy shit together. Unreal, man. Entanglement, August. Like, he's got music too, bro. August Alsina was an artist before the Entanglement. I love that people do you know any August Alsina songs? If you're in the chat, name one August Alsina song. Lean Left by Divi up next. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Divi just a rapper with too much space in his pockets. I pocket all the profits and keep my head out the nonsense. But
straight out the bat. Look, I love that. Straight into the bars. Yeah, definitely make sure you follow She Real too.
Juggle mess the way I'll pick it up and I ain't drop it. I'm locked in for some money and the
Jazzy.
Short for dividends the way I divvy up these checks between me and the homies. Not nobody know me. If you won't hit me up, all you gotta do is call me. I'll pick up my call.
He had that one song. Can you tell me what the name of it is? Someone asked that question, bro. Most overdone thing in music right now. I'm tired of people taking an old hook and just throwing that shit in a new song. I don't mind interpolation, but people are doing it too much. I don't know how he found a flow with this beat either. It's very abstract rap shit. This needs to go in the And That's Jazz playlist. Oh, I hate what David Guetta's been doing. He's been doing it for years, bro. He started with Pitbull and he never stopped. I hate that shit. And I'm a sampler, like I love sampling, but that shit is OD. I'm not just finna go there. The homies keep it tight lit, no cost to flip it open. Bro, these abstract raps are hitting for me right now. Divi.mp3 on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Out of Toronto. I love this shit. That was the song. Pitbull has Mr. 305 though, Mr. Worldwide. Dale. I do like Pitbull. If you've never listened to Pitbull's old music, you're fucking up. Pitbull's music when he was still like a street rapper, amazing, bro. When he was a Miami rapper, oh. We're gonna take a Pitbull break for a second. We're gonna take a Pitbull break for a second so I can educate you. Mr. 305, Mr. Collar Park. All right. Pitbull break. Pitbull break. For this. This shit was so hard, bro.
Let's go. Right about now. We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. If you got a big old booty.
You gotta picture me, 14 years old. This is the first time I ever heard this shit in my life. I've just moved to America. I got Pitbull blasting upstairs off LimeWire. Tiene tremendo culo. Tiene tremendo culo. I've never even been to Miami. I fuck with this shit so hard. Yo, fucking Pitbull, bro. This beat has like 20 songs. Yeah, that's a fact. This is probably the last album that I really fucked with Pitbull. Fuck, where is it, bro? It's the one that Bojangles is on this album too. But I think it's... Like, I moved to America, I fell in love. No, I'm not multilingual, but I did spend a lot of time learning Spanish lyrics in my reggaeton phase. I had a big reggaeton phase when I was about 14 years old. But El Mariel is probably the last Pitbull album I really fucked with. Oh, man, good times. That was good times. Beautiful. Up next, we got Keys. This one is not going to be abstract raps. Back then, let us know what you think in the chat. I love reggaeton. Go did slap. My favorite, minus the problematic things that he thinks and believes. My wife says I got to tell you guys about the talent show where I got up in front of the whole school and I did a cover of... I was younger. This is before I left America. Before I left England. I was probably 11 or 12 years old. Talent show. I got up in front of the whole school assembly hall and did Sean Paul Get Busy. Abstract One was on Spotify, yes. Keys, this slaps too. 11-year-old singing Get Busy by Sean Paul. That was me. Shout out to Keys. This one's going in the playlist too. Some real New York shit out of 845. Yeah, Sean Paul, bro. We've known each other for 10 years, but she knows that story because it's hilarious. No, I just told her that story one time in passing and she remembered. Stay Scheming by Rick Ross. I'm dead, bro. My friend sang I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly, which did not age well. Keys, 2Ys_TV on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. The energy is there. This is great, bro. This is some real New York shit. I love it. Don Omar, though, was my favorite reggaeton artist for the longest time. I actually have his King of Kings album on CD. Dead mixes in my dorm at the time. Look, that's what you gotta do, bro. That's where I started making music. In my room, mixing the shit myself, but this sounds way better than the shit I made, I'm not gonna lie to you. So Darius, I'm sorry, we gotta get you in this queue too.
Would you rather be in jail or tying a suit? And I ain't talking about court, but I was there on my dudes. Sealing Brody posting guns, he don't know what to do. Can't be lying on the stand or go right into your mans. Old Go-Go Wale was fire.
As opposed to flow is sick, I agree. It's a great flow. Let's go back to Keys. Spotify. I've been saving a lot of songs from Keys when we listen to him. They see a vision in my talent, I did not understand. Been telling niggas that I am what I am, but that was back then. I made so many mistakes, but that was back then. Oh, We Seen a Yandel, also fire. Also fire for sure. That's my favorite, that was back then. Back then. I made so many mistakes, but that was back then. I had nothing to my plate, but that was back then. And Daddy Yankee, of course. How can we forget Daddy Yankee? Beyond Gasolina, which I do like. Alright, this is from of all the stories to tell tape he dropped in August. Or sorry, they are all off of Stories to Tell, which is the EP that dropped in August. Nah, the energy on this is great, man. You've been really good with that. I'm dead, bro. The fucking ad-libs, man. You gotta hit us with the ad-libs in the chat. I love it. That was great, man. Keys _TV, 2Ys on Instagram. If you're rocking with that one, make sure you follow. Next up, we got Theo Major, who consistently delivers. I'm excited to get into this chick flick, too. I've never heard them before, so. This one's called Slow Down. Let us know what you think in the chat. A bit of a quiet master at the beginning. I don't know personally if I don't personally love a fade in. Because sometimes I think that the quiet start throws people off. I like it in a performance. I don't know if I love it in a release, if that makes sense. Because like the way this builds, it gets louder, but it takes 37 seconds to get to full volume. Sometimes I think that the slow fade up. Yeah, quicker fade in might be cool, but sometimes I feel like the slow fade will lose people, personally. Oh, and then when it drops, it's so nice. I talked to Theo Major. Well, I didn't talk to him, but I yelled at him on FaceTime yesterday when I linked up with Flex Brown. A filter in is cool, like an automated filter. I just don't know that it needs the fade in, personally. It's so nice when it gets into the beat. Run's a killer on this as well. I would say, if anything, more vocal layers across the board or throughout the song. This song feels like it wants background vocals and vocal harmonies in there. In more than just the chorus, because I hear them in the chorus. But throughout the verse. Think Friday. You know what I mean? You know how there's these crazy vocal arrangements in the song throughout? To me, this almost feels like something like that, where it calls for like more vocal arrangement. And I think if you can add more in it throughout the verses, it's really gonna move really nice. Even these moments, bro. Isaac Pearl, you are in the queue. You are just right down here right now at 11,888. But if you want to guarantee you get played in the stream today, or if you want to get bumped up into the priority queue, best thing you can do is subscribe while you have to sub, and that will get you bumped up. That is a guarantee that will play you before the end of the stream. Otherwise, you can stick around. We're going to try and get to people in the last 30 minutes of the stream, but this queue for subs is building. So sometimes we don't always get to do that last 30 minutes. Crumb, you just woke up? What time is it? Please tell me. No, you've not played yet, bro. Don't worry. We just put you in the priority queue. That was Hey Theo Major on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow, okay? All right. We've got a new band in here called Chick Flick. This song is called Honey Crispers. You don't know how much I enjoy Honey Crispers, so...
Why? Why is just...
And I love that you did VH1 pop-up video, too. That's tight.
Why, like, it's,
so you're in the East Coast? Yeah, me too. Why you should wake up?
What does that have to do? We're supposed to go to Chili's.
I like the pop-up.
Yes. It's already called.
My wife and I used to go smash fucking Honey Crispers at Chili's when we were in college. So first time I ever got recognized for being a rapper by somebody was on a date with my wife to Chili's. And we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and we were eating Honey Crispers. Oh no! I hope you feel better, bro. I love that you guys went to the fucking smash shit place to do this video also. Alright, the video format here is really good. Oh, you took a nap with your son? That's kind of cute though. The flip facts are really funny, bro. Music feedback? Because the video is actually great. Timing? Just work on the timing being dead on, especially for those faster flows. Not mad at the chorus. It's a great video though. Take you to the boom boom room. Let's spice it up like we in Doom. Yeah, things like rhythmic delivery. Could work on some of the flows. But I think creatively this is all very good. Chick flick boosting ticket sales. We stay eating, never gon' stale. Talented as fuck, never gon' fail. I'm the rap game, Christian Bale. Let us know what you think in the chat if you're rocking with us. I just said this is fire in video. Big Daddy Timbo, welcome back. If you want to submit, here's a link for you in the chat. Chasing the bag. The other thing that I feel like this lacks is some ad-libs, especially on the chorus. Deegan says a lot of heart and creativity with this. I would agree.
You do not show here unless you know me. I got covers on deck if you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is if you know how I be. And it ain't what it ain't, making moves in the
Alright.
Come and get rock, trying to drive.
Here's what I would say, because I think you, and tell me if I'm wrong. There's definitely space for ad-lib, come on. I feel like you guys each recorded your verses in one take or tried to do the whole verse in one take, and I think that's the cause of some of the timing issues. Is just trying to fit it all in without comping. So if you are not comping and going back and just punching in on specific bars to make sure that the timing is dead on, I would do that. I think that's one thing that I hear in it that is maybe happening, and that could be the fix for it, which would absolutely fix all of the timing issues that I hit. I'm not mad at it though. I will say, like, creatively, I liked the video a lot. I'm gonna follow you guys because I definitely want to see what you do. And I've said this before, I love a collective when it makes sense, and I feel like a lot of you guys really fit together. What they call that, harmonizing? Yeah, I guess that was harmonizing, right? Like the vocals were stacked together and they kind of worked together. I love the song though, and the video is really, really great. So I got to give you guys props for that immediately. Hydra, what's your artist name? Let me know in the chat. We'll make sure we pull that up into the priority queue as well if you've submitted in the form. If you haven't, please make sure you put it in the form. We got another one from Shelby Rube. We have another one from Shelby Ruga up next. This one's called Lovesick, I think? Or Lovesack. It's one of the two. But I'm going to lean Lovesick because Shelby makes R&B music. And Lovesack would probably be a weird song title. Though the name of a couch company. Another great landing page for those who haven't seen it. This is a great start already. Big Daddy Sambo, thank you for submitting. Writing again, pen on point. We were at 40 in the chat right now. It's been a good stream today. Shout out to everybody who's here in the chat. I love this one. This one's great. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. Look, you gotta tap in if you're trying to collaborate. Make sure you hit her up. Great hook, great hook. Look how nice this landing page is too. It's really all this is really all it needs to be. Follow her on TikTok too. Oh, that link doesn't work. It came in a bit hot. I think some of the levels aren't quite there yet, so I would work on that. Just smoothing out the volume. And then the other thing I was gonna say too is, like, especially on when the chorus repeats the second time, because it does feel like it repeats maybe 2 or 3 times, 2 to 4 times though. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Hit people up, you never know, bro. I actually think I've noticed that just in general in Shelby's. I do feel like the vocals tend to be a little bit lower than I personally want, but yeah, I would agree with that too. It feels a little loopy at times. What I was gonna say is try to break that up in the vocal, especially in the chorus when you're repeating yourself, right? That second time that you repeat around, figure out some way to do some like variation in the vocal, whether that's like an octave up and it's layered in the background, or just like runs and stuff like that, just to kind of add some more elements to it, you know? Hey, that's good, bro. Look, it's trial and error. What you shouldn't do is expect anything. You know what I mean? I think that's some advice I would give to anybody here who's reaching out to artists trying to get a feature. Don't feel as though you're entitled to it, but feel free to follow up. You know what I mean? And if it doesn't feel like you're gonna get it, just move on. It's not the end of the world. Quage, did you automatically sub? I just didn't get a notification, so. Yeah, just you can't expect it. That's the biggest thing. Like, you know, everybody is a human being on the other side of it. So I try to tell people to just try and remember that as much as possible. You can't, honestly. That'll drive you crazy, bro. That'll drive you crazy. I like this one a lot. So my thing was going to be in the beginning right here. They come in a little louder than they end up being throughout the rest of the song. I think just on this part right here. Or maybe they are consistent. I don't know. Maybe it's just the beat coming in. I'm not sure on the mix, to be honest. But regardless of the mix, the song is actually really good. Again, so Mixed Berries, got you. All right, K Dame, About This World, produced by JDXM. We got another one. Let us know what you think in the chat. And I'm gonna make sure we get you pulled up, Mixed Berries.
I've been thinking about the day I found my way out. With all the cloud in the world, how do I find my name now? I stay proud of all the outcomes, I still am state bound. Trying to just make a rap career, but it seems I forgot on the way down. Which way to go? Stay in the flow is all I know. Hang from rope and then you pull.
Could be a limiter on the master, which is drowning the vocals and the beat comes in. That's also very possible.
So I hope you take a hoe so you can go.
What's up, Lukewarm? Big Daddy Timbo, if you want to skip the queue and get moved up, here are the instructions in the chat for you. Subscribing or gifting a sub will get you bumped up into the priority queue, and make sure you get played on stream today. Alright. The note says, not sure how I feel about the song. I was experimenting with some different tones of voice. Let me know what you think. I love the chorus. I love this sung part. I don't love the rapped part as much. I think you should lean into the singing more. I actually think if you were to take these rap verses out and really focus on these sung parts in the chorus, it would be really good. Because to me, that's the standout part of this song so far already. I think, and I say this a lot, but writing a good rap verse is difficult. Like it just is. I think that's where usually most artists struggle at the beginning. It's just in the verses. Everything that you are doing that is sung and melodic in this song is great. It's really stand out. And it's so vibey. Yeah, I agree with Zeke. It's so vibey when you get to the chorus. It's so open. It's so melodic. I think you actually would get a much better overall song out of just really leaning into the melodic aspect of your voice. Because it's mad chill when it gets to these parts, bro. And it's so interesting and unique to listen to in these parts, too. There's just so many rappers, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta really be, like, exceptional as a rapper to stand out. Whereas I feel like with these sung parts, it just naturally stands out because it is so unlike anything else. So to me, the experimenting that you've done here, these melodic parts is the part that really stands out the most to me from the song. So that's just my opinion, too. Like, this is your thing. I tell everyone who comes in, Big Daddy Timbo, you are not, unfortunately, anymore. I don't know how long it's been, but if you don't have the little KH badge, that means that you are unfortunately not. But yeah, I think the sung part, bro, very cool. Keys, I got you in the priority queue as well. We got Andiba up next. That was, if you were rocking with that, make sure you go follow. Oh. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Yeah, of course, man. Look, I tell every artist, especially because I don't know that we've listened to anything from you in here yet. I tell every artist who comes in here this is just my opinion at the end of the day. So feel free to take it how you want to, because it is your music and your art. So if you don't do anything with it, that's fine. I don't have all the answers. I'm not some fucking like magic shaman. This is just how I feel on listening to it for the first time as like a random person who doesn't know you at all. So take it how you will, bro. The chorus was really good though, and I think a lot of people in the chat were fucking with it. So take that from it also. Yeah, you absolutely do, bro. You're a 6-month subscriber. You got the gold badge. All right, this is Andiba, one of my favorite electronic producers out of Miami, who's in the community here. This one's called Lost. And I fuck with it. Yeah, 6 months is good, bro. I mean, I think I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It doesn't really do anything. It just shows you've been here for a while, and I appreciate you being here for a while. Oh, Geek likes this one. Woo! The fucking drop on this, bro. Wow. Swapped out the vocals. I like the vocals on this more. This is great, Andiba. If you're rocking with this, it's Andiba Music on Instagram. Andiba, I actually think you and Shelby could make something really cool together. Just like a really great like pop electronic song. I don't know if Shelby's still in here or not, but Shelby, if you're in here, I would love to hear a collaboration between you and Andiba. Crumbs, this is nice. Takes me to 2010. Yeah, but like in the best way. It like doesn't, it doesn't. I think in the drop it feels super current. Maybe in the vocal it feels a bit older. Definitely got a little Cascade vibe in the verses. But then when that drop comes in and we get to the hook, it kind of feels like Swedish House Mafia-esque. I guess maybe the whole thing is maybe Swedish House Mafia-esque. Regardless, I already fuck with this dude. I think his music is great. And Diva Music on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. FIFA Menu Music, 100%. I'm definitely gonna get you in the fucking Songs to Kick About To playlist one of these days, bro. Oof. It moves really well too. It's great arrangement. It's like not too repetitive, but you get the moments that you really like the most a couple times, which is really cool. Until the 2020s takes off full force, the 2010s will remain my favorite era ever. Isaac Pearl says, play this with my DJ buddies from college and they'd lose their minds. Go do that, bro. You can definitely catch Andiba on Spotify. He does have some songs out. He just dropped something recently that I really loved. All right, Troll War, bro. There we go. This is my band's. It's an old album, but working on a new album at the moment. It should be out next year. So this is Troll War from Montreal. Oh, I'm fucking in already, bro. Literally off of the font that you've used for your name, I'm kind of already in. This is called Into Shadows. Let us know what you think in the chat. We got lyrics too. Oh my god, what is that beast? What is this what is this terrifying monster in the water? Sharktopus. Stop it. I hope not. Yo, this is hard as fuck. This is hard as fuck. Yeah, drummer definitely has numb legs. Jesus, I'm getting World of Warcraft off this for sure. I spit a Blood of Mist as a crazy bar. Or Crimson Mist, sorry. I mean, this is kind of tough, bro. People who don't know that I enjoy metal this much, welcome. Welcome to my other side. Chef Cook says, get these motherfuckers on tour with both of my Valentine. That's if they like both of my Valentine. This is maybe a little bit more technical. Feels like it would sync well in movies or video games. We gotta put the shit in Sons of Anarchy. Oh, that drum fill was nasty. I like this sung part a lot, too. It's hard. I really like it when it gets melodic like this, too, Indeed. I'm with you. Here we go with a hard guitar solo. If this does not shred... If I was being thrashed as a wild lion... Oh, Zeke's not enjoying the melodic vocal as much. Interesting. Interesting to hear all the takes in the chat. This is sick, bro. WWE SmackDown versus Raw vibes, 100%. Bruh. The scream is hard. I'm not gonna. The growl scream is hard. It also, the fact that there is so many different movements musically in the song, I think is very tight. Yo, a Crimson Mist is wild, bro. Hope you have a good vocal coach. Honestly, it's pretty good. Oh, in Oblivion. Bro, when it gets to this pace, I'm not gonna lie. This shit is fast. I don't even know what to do with myself. It's like almost like shanty-esque. It's almost sea shanty-esque. But in like the heaviest way ever. My dad says this is wild. Thanks, Dad. Callie said, bro, fuck, I wish this was live. Whoa. Whoa. Zeke said, this has influenced me to submit my metal project next year. You have a metal project as well? Bruh. What? These album artworks are sick. Who does your album artwork? Because this shit is unreal. I gotta find you guys on Instagram, too. Troll War, IG. You guys are wild, man. No, thank you for submitting. That shit was cool. Troll War Metal on Instagram. Folk/Viking metal band. Okay, well, that makes all the sense in the world. The Viking metal part really ties it all together, I think. Yo, yo. This shit is hard, man. Oh my god. Troll War. We got Gone After August up next. Nicolas Francoeur. He's working for Square Enix. Oh, that also makes a ton of sense. His art style is very Square Enix-esque. Fucking sick, bro. Great job. Great job. I love that you had a lyric video, too, that just wasn't that complicated, but it really hit the spot. All right, this is Gone After August. Talk to me. Two and Joel. A bit of a different vibe.
If you came with me, then I would have sank her. I made a grief, I was crafted in anger.
You do have lyrics, though.
You made me nervous, I talk with a stammer. When you ain't with me, the world got a damper. Talk to me, can you talk to me like
oh, good hook, good hook.
Harm me is gonna harm me. The way you kiss me too often, you cross my mind. Memories bring misery. My coffin is space for two, so won't you come and sit with me? Against my better judgment,
I still think, all right, this is one thing. I think I've said this before, but going back and editing some of these lyrics just to cut out unnecessary words, I think you can still do a little bit of that. You can take out your scorching words on 5th degree. Heard your stories dissing me. You're rewriting history. You know what I mean? Like, there's just things you could do to just make it smoother.
I said I would find a way to manage. Sorrow integrated deep into my destiny.
Melodies are really great though, again, and then vocally just the delivery and everything feels really good.
I made a grief, I was crafted in anger. One lover boy, I'm a diet romancer. You made me nervous, I talk with a stammer. When you ain't with me, the world got a damper. Talk to me, can you talk to me like you miss me? Harm me is gonna harm me the way you kiss me. Too often you cross my mind, memories bring misery. My coffin is
I like this though.
so won't you come and sit with me?
Overall, I like it, man. I feel this way about a lot of the music you've sent in so far. Like, melodically, it's really great. The concepts and the songwriting are really good. I do think some of the editing should still be done to the lyrics just to cut things down, simplify things a little bit. And I think it would make the flow maybe just bounce a little bit more. At times, I think some of the things that artists do when they break up the rhyme scheme with just too many syllables, like for me, that's something that I hear immediately. I don't know if everybody feels that way, but for me, that is something that will always stand out to me. So I think in some of those moments, figuring out how you can tweak the rhythm of the delivery by cutting little things out is the thing that fixes that. Again, this is just my opinion, so feel free to do what feels best to you. But no, melodies are on point, bro. Melodies and your voice overall, like you really do a great job just using your voice as an instrument. So good shit. We got Closed Casket up next. This is another new listen for us. This one comes out on Friday. Definitely let us know what you think in the chat, and let me pull up the socials too for Gone After August. Rich Dropkick, hey, you did miss an August submission. Here, yo, if you're in here, shout out to Rich Dropkick really quickly. Make sure you go check this guy out too. This is another music streamer. He does a lot of really cool things like music feedback, track battles. Gone After August says, damn, if you hate me, just say so. He doesn't hate you. Gone After August on Instagram. Oh no, we got access denied from Closed Casket. If you could please resend that Google Drive link, Closed Casket, and make sure that it is open for me to actually pull up. Is this you, Moses the Martyr? Are you Closed Casket? All right, we're gonna listen to this one from Cali called Liquor in My Cup first, and then we'll come back to it, all right? Not abscess denied. That's gross. Dropkey says, Rich has never. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. This is Liquor in My Cup by Cali. Is he collective? All right, cool. Stream's been great, man. We found some really cool shit so far. Answered some music industry questions. Talked about that time that I performed Sean Paul's Get Busy as an elementary school kid for my whole class in the assembly hall. Talked about my reggaeton phase. Cali, vocals up in this mix, bro. That's it, bro. You're so close. This vocal recording sounds way better. Mix overall sounds really good. The volume could come up a little bit. Beat definitely slaps. This is a really good sound for your voice. It's definitely smooth, man. I had the shot. No, I didn't have the braids. I did not have the braids. 77_Cali. Cali's an artist we've been fucking with for a long time on this stream. He comes and goes, but when he comes, the music is always hard. I feel like we need some of those mustard A's in the beat, though. Just on the chorus. Just for that energy, because his balance is really there in the production, bro. It's smooth, though. 77_Cali. I already fuck with this dude. He keeps coming back, sending hard shit in. And his vocal mix is so close, bro. I think just a little bit more volume in the vocal so it sits above the beat. Because that beat does hit hard. It's just very catchy. Bro, I like Cali. He always comes in with these catchy-ass West Coast songs. And I can appreciate the fuck out of that. This is Osmosis by Closed Casket. Let us know what you think in the chat. This one comes out on Friday. Gotta cut this down. This master is loud.
Hey, goddamn.
I have Liquor in My Cup stuck in my head. Good. Closed Casket music on Instagram.
Hey, whoa. Too graphic. It's tragic. Carnage is my bad habit. They garbage, all the match-tastic. Hit my blood.
Damn, this shit knocks.
Gray hoodie, be rabbit.
Great delivery off rip. Just a good voice.
With this magic, niggas hit the stage and it become madness. Oh shit, another Closed Casket. Rock got the live, you know I'm gon' pass it. Like the Ruder Kenny and we killing by the mini. You know I got smoke for whoever that's asking. I'm classing, no clashing. I'm first round pick on you bastards. If they gave degrees,
this is not out. It comes out on Friday. Check the rhyme. So this might be one for that Friday roundup. Also, if you don't follow Check the Rhyme, I'm gonna put you guys on one more time because he is here in the chat. He's always sending shit in, and he does weekly roundups, bro. So go follow Check the Rhyme here on Instagram. Go follow him on Twitter too. Check the Rhyme 1_. And look, he does this stuff every week, man. You can submit your music for these things.
What is going through my head? Took a trip, acid trip, man,
Moses, you see that message? Can you get him a press kit, please? So he can support this music. And make sure you put it in the release calendar if you haven't. Yeah, it costs $0. If you have not done this yet, too, put it in our release calendar for the Kayvan's House Roundup. Because we do. Yeah, for sure, Callie.
Nigga is a low-key addict, so always smoking shit.
Great ad-libs and background vocals on this too.
Less is for a couple M's. Barely smoke tobacco.
Oh, we got through the shit. We got about, well, technically I guess 5 minutes when we start bumping people up from the chat for free, but we gotta get through these songs first. So maybe it'll be a little bit less than usual today, but we're gonna try and still get that part done.
Now I feel like MLK. How I'm gonna see tomorrow, I can hardly see today.
His voice is what's up. It's got a real good tone to it for sure.
I'm with you, you throw it back and make my dick a red. Lurking in the shadows, trying to find out where your feelings went. Smoking on Obama runs, smoking till they call me press. Smoking on Obama runs, I'm smoking till I ain't depressed. Hey, shit.
This is fun. This feels like some old Odd Future shit.
Nigga took a trip, acid trip, man, I can't forget.
Not mad and cheating you. That's PlayStation. What do you play on PlayStation or Xbox? I like to call that PlayStation Voodoo.
What is going through my head? Nigga took a trip, acid trip, man, I can't forget.
This definitely feels like some Odd Future shit, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's PlayStation Voodoo, bro. That happens. That happens.
What is going through my head?
Ben2323, what's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the crib. You are at my house with me.
About?
Nothing.
Get serious.
I'm a very serious boy.
It's sex, bro. Yeah.
Definitely Odd Future vibes. I like that, though. I would love to see a visual for it, too. I feel like that's going to be the thing that really ties it all together. This is By My Side by Icy Ike. Produced by Jet Ski and Mochilla. Right before Taco got knocked. Odd Future vibes are making a comeback. Look, everything is cyclical. Music is cyclical. Vibes always come back around. It's the same thing with fashion. Got a nice bounce to it. Melodies are good. Icy Ike 509. Let us know what you think in the chat. Everybody needs some unhinged shit every now and then. So a little bit more variation in the melody. That's the only thing I would say, right? It's a catchy melody, but 56 seconds in to be doing the same melody, I would say you gotta try and switch it up a little bit. Otherwise, it will feel too repetitive after a while, right? It's definitely a good effort. There's definitely things that I do really like about it. Yeah, but like a little bit of change in cadence, like rhythm and the way that you're delivering the song, and then the melody. Doing a little thing like that to switch it up will keep people interested, but also make it still feel fresh. We talk about this a fair amount, honestly, on the stream. But one thing that Future does that I think is really cool, which is, I don't love all of his music lyrically, but I think this is a really cool thing, and this is why his music is so easy to listen to. He basically records in couplets, right? So it's like 2 bars at a time, and then they piece that shit together into a song. But because he's recording it 2 bars at a time, the rhythms, the flows, they tend to switch pretty frequently, which makes the song super interesting. I think Lil TJ does an amazing job of this too, and that's why his music stands out so much. So keep that in mind when you're writing these songs. Variation in the way you deliver and in the way that the song moves will keep people interested from start to finish, just so people don't get tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, you want to keep people for as long as possible. If you think about this, I try to think about things like watch time now, right? Because I look at YouTube videos so much and the back end so much. And like generally, like watch time for somebody is like 30 seconds, right? Maybe 45 seconds, even if they like the shit all the way through. So if you think about music like that too, right? You are trying to retain a listener for as long as possible. And sometimes the best way to do that is to add more variation, things that keep them interested so they don't get bored after like a minute and a half, right? So that's just something to think about, I think, in future music is just like, all right, like if you have a really strong chorus melody, tried that on the second verse, but it might have hit too late. So even in the second verse, so it's still pretty similar. Like I wouldn't be scared of doing a big difference, you know what I mean? And really like switching it up. But there were definitely things that I still really liked about the song. I just think that's something to keep in mind as you move forward as an artist, because it'll help you develop in your writing style as well. So just keep that in mind. That's all. But overall, it was a good effort, man. Good shit. Thank you for sending it in. I appreciate that. This is One Night by Jahari Turner. Jahari is 17, and he does make some pretty out-of-the-box music, so I'm excited to
think
hear
once,
this.
think twice. If I come and fuck up your life, no, you won't be my wife, but I really only need one night. So to think once, think twice. If I come and fuck up your
This one's tough rhythmically, man. Just from a production standpoint, this one's tough rhythmically for me to get into.
I took a pen and paper and wrote myself.
I really like the melodies that you're giving us vocally, but the rhythm on the production is throwing me off a little bit, just with the vocal.
Like anyone else, so no bad you think that I'm bad
die for your help. I know what you like. This is your first time exchanging of the minds. For the love every time we're intertwined.
I think so. You want to be my wife? Oh my God, no. I hope not.
She was one of a kind. The starlight always fades in due time. We admire that light when it shines. So baby girl, be my supernova for the night. Know that we won't last. Makes for a great laugh.
I think the thing that I'm lacking here in this production is the rhythmic element that kind of ties it all together. There's all these really cool little moments. There's a lot of like kind of things going in and out, which I like. But I think that consistent rhythmic element from start to finish is the thing that I'm lacking here. Just in the drum arrangement specifically. Jake, I hope we get to it too, bro. We're gonna try. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more priority submissions, and then we'll bump as many people as we can up from the chat for free with as much time as we have left. All right.
All by myself once again.
All right, let us know what you think in the chat if you are too. We do want to know what you think of these songs as well.
All by myself once again.
I actually really like this part. Hey Pooh. Look, man, I'm gonna try. Or Hate Zoo. Why did I say Hate Pooh? Hate Zoo. I'm gonna try. Look, I can't guarantee that we'll get to everybody. That's why I always say if you want to guarantee that you get played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. That will get you bumped into this priority queue, which we will play every song from before we get into organics. But Mondays are always really busy Mondays. Isaac Pell says, my roommate says this sounds like Frank. There's definitely elements for sure in Johari's voice that I hear, and in his production style too, because he's producing all of this himself as well. And I definitely see a lot of potential in Johari at 17 years old to be making such complex music. But I still think there's little bits of work that need to be done on the rhythmic side more than anything, just to tie everything together. But the melodies and the vocals are great. Next stream will be on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Same time, different day. We do Mondays and Thursdays every week, okay? There's also the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, the community playlist submissions are still open. They are going to close soon. So if you have not submitted your submission for the community playlist update, make sure you do that. Spotify links only. You can only submit 1 song a month. But get in there and do that. This one's from Mugen the Human. It's You, produced by Who Is Aubrey. I really like this artist a lot. I really do. Lukewarm, what's your artist name? So Lukewarm, never mind. I got you. I really fuck with this artist heavily, man. Still recording everything on his phone. Oh, you did sub, Quage? I didn't get a notification, bro. Was it auto sub? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more in the priority sub queue, and then we'll start bumping people up from the chat if we can. Quage, I'm gonna put you next if you gotta go, bro. I'll put you next if you gotta go, because I didn't realize you automatically resubscribed. That's my bad. This is nice, bro. There is something in the EQ of the vocal that I still think you could kind of like cut out a little bit in that mid-range. It's a little fuzzy. But that's it. Like, I really actually like the way this bounces. Oh, maybe use something to fill this space if you don't have something already. Like, even if it's just a vocal sample of someone speaking or you saying something.
Touchdown, she know my favorite poses when she
just to fill up some of that empty space. Love this deep register from you always.
Tell your girl stop playing around, snagging on the shits. I won't handle more than one. Call up bro for the assist. Yo, my niggas all collected. We the type to get you hit. You busy fucking with them boys, I gotta pay for you to hit. Shawty know this shit is shit. Bet on me, you finna do me dirt. I've been living on my own now.
Flow is really, really good on this, man. Like, your delivery and everything is so great.
Because you niggas never pull. But you can shoot no shot when you still fishing in the pool. All my shots been wetty, so I bagged when I
think you could probably just trim a little bit of the low end on the vocal, too. Love the chorus. Love the way this beat develops. Love this part right here where it switches up into a bit more of a bouncy beat. Mugen the Human on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow him. This man is really making everything on his fucking phone, which just blows my mind.
Yeah, it's you. Now I know that it's you, little mama. It's you.
You might be the most impressive artist who sends shit in that they've made on their phone that I've ever heard, bro. Like truthfully, because like we've got a couple people who send stuff in that they've made on their phone, right? But I always feel like there's way more issues that I find with it. You've really got it down, man. Like it in a way that I really don't feel like I've heard any other artist just have making music on their phone down. Especially the mix, like the actual like recording, the vocal recording in the mix is like, I really kind of don't understand how you get it to be so good just on your phone. It's really impressive. I'm a fan, bro. Plus, it's just so creative. Like, I think the beats you pick, the songs you write, like, there's something so creative about them. And it never really feels like you're, like, just regurgitating anything. And that's, like, really important to me as a listener. So, yeah, I really fuck with that, man. Keep going. Keep going. All right, this is When We Were Young by Quage. Sorry it took so long, brother.
Whole lot of shit we go through daily. I'm just trying to make it home soon.
Let us know what you think in the chat. New project with Hobbs Duende. His mix one for a song on our album. Someone's gonna be adding trumpet. Make sure that trumpet doesn't overpower you, bro. Yeah, the fact that you can make music on a phone is crazy as fuck. The vocal feels a tiny bit muddy. I think it's just the EQ of the vocal. But the flow, everything is great. Trumpet is on there currently. Okay, cool. Yeah, the trumpet is not overpowering. It's great. Check your rhyme says he's nice. Raps are great though. Raps are great. Delivery is really good. That's so local one says this is nice. Check the rhymes says Quage's been nice though. That's expected. That's a fact. Not worried about the bars at all.
Yeah, they coastal. Daily profiling, they approach you. Hasty, cut the body cam, no proof. Crazy, still they wanna blame me. Yo, I know I look like a top roller. Based on skin, I'm the color.
This is a vibe, bro. I actually really love the production on this too. It's a really good fit for your voice. Lord Quage on Instagram. We already follow him. It definitely sounds like there's a sample in here for sure.
Stacking big chatty, loading up the clip steady. Trying to be as black as I could be up in a brown Chevy. Y'all need a new levy, holding us back broken. Supremacy's a plague.
It's pretty solid.
Admit it. Hip hop rules.
We got Sidarius up next. Gotta ask Hobbs, but you said the vocals are a bit thin. No, a bit muddy. Just a tiny bit muddy. I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much low mid in there. On the vocal specifically. He said neither's on Apple, this shit is hard. Though I don't know if that's like that much of a note. Like it's ever so slight. It's kind of a vibe too, even with that. Lil Joey Badass vibe, but I love that. Yeah, me too, man. I'm a Joey Badass fan though. I fuck with his music. So Darius, you're up next.
With Trojan bearskin.
No. Take that ad back. You guys not paying me for this shit. FMFU, Sidarius, let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep it rocking. We got a couple more.
It's only so much room at the top. So who's spotting my taking? Deep rooted in the city.
Shit. It's kind of getting dark, bro. This comes out tonight.
Courthouse dying to get these dreams out. I bleed out.
It's kind of tough.
I won't make it out.
I don't fucking with this one off rip. I don't know if Sidarius is still in here. It's been a while, but. Nah, he's here. He's here. Instant follow, bro. Sidarius, where you from?
Feel like a good fella, got your mans on the tape. It ain't looking good, fella. That's your dog. If you play him, put you down like old yellow. Judge keep moving the pills around.
This is hard as fuck, bro. Delivery is absolutely perfect.
NBA, slide a pen in the bag.
Great tone.
And if it's fuck me, nigga, it's fuck you forever. Tried to play the game, but you wasn't too clever.
That's what FMU stands for. I love that.
With your fans, then let up. Running late for class.
That's hard, right, Keys?
I'm never chase a bag that'll compromise my legacy. I ever chasing pussy, disrespecting my integrity.
Yeah, your voice sounds great on this, Darius.
On other niggas won't let it get to me. She'll come around eventually. She
from Compton, Cali. This feels like Compton. Now that you've said it.
Promoters put you on if you paying the fees. Angels and demons sold your soul, but you live in a dream. 360, everyone get a piece. Praying on your downfall, industry like Felice. Insurance on your name, wake up, then I
Darius on Instagram. Keys, I love that, bro. I'm glad to hear that.
It's fuck you forever. Try to play the game, but you wasn't too clever. Snakes in the grass, spit your fans, then let up. Running late for class, never pass, better catch up. Yeah, better catch up.
That's pretty great, man. Like, I really don't have any notes at all. That one I enjoyed start to finish. Chill but hard at the same time. Yeah, I think it's all to do with the delivery. Like, the delivery makes it feel hard, but the beat is kind of chill. This comes out tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific time, so midnight. Yo, so Darius, if you haven't already done this, man, please add this to the release calendar so I don't forget about it. I would love to include this in our weekly roundup on Friday. I really like this one a lot. Great job. Great job. Great job. That's what I'm saying. I need this on the new releases playlist this week as well. FMFU by Sedarius. This drops tonight. I agree, bro. They were really rapping. Zeke Lanham with another one up next. Is this the Metal Project? Oh, this one's called Villainy. Filmed by Heath. I don't know if it's the same Heath I'm thinking of. Alright, this is...
Everyone around me always asking how I make cash. You don't understand me, you be on me like a face tag. You're just gonna have to pay attention when I make rap. I don't blend in, I just stick out like a fucking babe cap. Whoa, come up here and help me start
Australian accents are so tough. But you're doing a great job here of the actual, like, bars. I enjoy the bars.
Never interrupt me, never gonna stop me while I grow. I'm out for a drive and blasting Sophie in the whip. I could never stop because I feel like
that's actually something nice. I kind of fuck with this video too.
Making massive hits, I'm going apeshit like I'm common. Now I threw a fucking fit. Treat me like I'm dizzy because I bop it. I keep it straight dipping. Call me Tasy's whiskey.
Rick Owens, bro.
Probably slipping.
The release calendar in the Discord is right here. Actually, it should be tagged too. But here's a link for you in the chat.
I'm MF Doom. All caps in my bag, got me tripping soon. I'm the fucking super villain. I don't need no goons.
Yeah, got the Rick Owens on, bro.
Because I'm stealing the moon. Ripping on this beat like I'm MF Doom. All caps in my bag, got me tripping soon.
Do you have on Rick Owens, bro?
I don't need no goons, and you can call me
look, man, I see the Ricks, I'm gonna call him out.
Rapping like a magic, and I'm causing a gathering, and your bars are fucking tragic. Yeah,
are you playing Magic the Gathering in this video? He is enunciating everything. That was gonna be one thing that I think you could maybe not. You don't need to do as much.
Coming through with the heat, you know that no one else can touch me when I rap in my beats, and I can make all these adjustments because I'm kind of a geek when it comes to making music. But you know I'm damn elite. I used to feel so
this is so unserious and fun, bro.
All the rappers that I mopped up and the boys that I've chopped up, and I'm out here buying stock up because I wanna get my dosh up, and I'm happy that you rocked up. I was worried you would. I just had a break like.
I think like delivery stuff you could work on, right? Like that is just something that you will. The more you rap and the more that you record yourself, the more it'll kind of fit into the pocket. Definitely comp your vocals too, bro. I was hella awkward in front of camera, so we turned it silly. Yeah, but you know what? That works. I think that's the whole aesthetic of it. Like it's actually kind of cool. I love that you like leaned into it. Roger Songbird says visuals tight. I kind of agree. It does just look and feel like you had fun with this, which is, I mean, that's what I want to see from a video personally. Not everything has to be serious. That's hilarious.
Expensive, personal, and deadly, but it gives you a little hope. Maybe you'll escape.
Yeah, if you were not gonna lead into the awkwardness part on camera, then I would say, you know, like just work on your presence on camera. But I think if you do lean into it, like aesthetically, it could definitely be a thing. And I feel like people will relate to that too at the same time. Yeah, I don't rap often at all. I just did this for something different. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all, bro. I love people who just rap for fun, quite honestly. 533 Crumb, Orbit, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat.
If I fall down, no one to catch me. So much on me, I feel 10 feet.
Birthday's 10/18. Happy early birthday, Libra King.
Tell me they gon' give me. I'm to the 10
533 Crumb on Instagram. Some timing issues on this one. I know I've said that to you before in the past. That's maybe the only thing that I really have to say about this. I really like the melodies again, honestly, and I think the rhythm of the actual delivery is good outside of moments where it kind of gets offbeat, but for the whole month since I was in the studio, look, that's what we were talking about before. It's already practice, man. The more you practice, the easier it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like here, right here, it gets a little off. So Darius said, besides the timing, this slap. I've said this every single time about Crumb's music too. Besides the timing, is definitely something really special here, especially with the melodic aspects of the songwriting. And when it is on time, bro, it does fucking slap. That's the one that singing should never hurt. Make sure you take care of it. Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely a fair point. If it hurts you, you need to work on technique because it shouldn't feel that way, and you'll damage your voice. So that is something to keep in mind for sure. Singing be hurting. Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, Callie, you are. Use your diaphragm to support. It should be coming from here. Breath should be coming from here, not here. All right? Keep that in mind. Down here. You want to push it down here. You'll feel it. Honestly, the more you sing, the more you'll feel it. But if you feel it in your throat, not good. Diaphragmatic support is super important. It's like the most important thing about being a singer, if I'm being completely honest. That and breathing, very, very important. All right. Shadow Beats by Mixed Berries up next. Jazzy303, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crib. We got a couple more priority subs. Just 2 more. And then we will try and bump whoever we can up from the chat. Technically got about 14 minutes left on the clock from what I see, so we'll be in rapid fire mode. We might only play like a minute of the songs that we do listen to on the free bumps. But when we get to So Lukewarm, I'm gonna get you guys to put your artist names in the chat. It is first come, first serve. Don't do it yet, but keep your ears open, all right? This is some great lo-fi shit right here. This is nice. Music_Hydro on Instagram. This is mad chill. Very like ambient. My first lo-fi song, I kind of like it, honestly. It is very ambient. But like I like the rhythmic like element in the backdrop here. It's like almost Afro. If anything, you could maybe add some more percussive elements that I think would round it out and kind of bring it more into that Afro space, like almost like Afro lo-fi. And then I would maybe cut the sub down just a tiny bit, because when it does come in, it feels very like full in comparison to some of the other aspects. Got another one from Keys up next. Don't know if I love the switch right here into this more like 4/4 feeling rhythm versus the one that like leans a little bit more Afro, especially in the percussive elements. That's maybe the only other note that I really have on this. That snare specifically really gives it this nice bounce, this really, really cool bounce to it. So not bad though, not bad for the first lo-fi submission that you've done, man. Good job. Tough Love by Keys up next. This is also from the Stories to Tell EP that came out this year out of Rockland County, New York. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Turn off my location. Watching all my stories and you know your heart is
Turn this up.
vacant. Oh, she's so dangerous.
This one's a little quiet. The mass is a little quiet on this
You
one.
wanna wait for me, but lacking all the patience. If I block your number, you the type to call me sassy.
Ending gave me more
I'm the
like
type to
Drake
run it up
Drake
and fuck
vibes.
hoes and
Ooh.
savvy. She just like the idea of me, but too scared to
Why is this
have me.
one so much
Talk to
quieter
my
than the
friends
others? I
about
don't know
you,
that
they
anything
gon'
else has been this
track
quiet.
me. I would like to know if you're someone I can get close to. I would like to know why you
Something to
make it
think
hard
about when you are
approach
mastering
I would like
projects
to
as well
know
as
if I
keeping
can come
volume
and say I
consistent
told
from
you.
track to
Just
track.
put your pride aside
It's something
and
me and
let it
Ashoka
go.
had to deal with early on. And Isaac too, where it was like, alright, certain tracks maybe sounded quieter than others or didn't really match up, which is a bummer when you listen to things start to finish. But again, vocally, killed it. Writing wise, it's really good. Delivery wise, he killed it too.
I'm reaching goals, I'm on the roads, I'm starting to luck up. I'm so high up, if I meet God, then I'll say stuck up. Tough love.
Keys 2Ys_TV on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow. Vocals are sweet. It's real close. It's real close. It's just mixed stuff.
I'm so high up, if I meet God, then I'll stay. Goddamn, you dangerous.
It happens, bro. It's like such a common thing, honestly, especially with I'm not mad at the no drums either. But they come in. Damn, this feels good as shit when the beat drops in too. Just a little bit quieter of a master in comparison to some of the other songs on the project so far. Good interlude though. Alright, we're about to play this That's So Lukewarm song, but if you are here in the chat, we're going to be bumping people up from the chat for free until the end of the stream, which is roughly 10 to 12 minutes. So put your artist name in the chat right now. While we listen to So Lukewarm, I'm going to build this secondary queue. Like I said, we'll only play about 60 seconds of the song, maybe 45 to 60, but we're going to try and get to as many songs as we can in this last 10 minutes. All right, so put your artist name in the chat. I'll do what I can. I can't guarantee we'll get to you, like I said, but we will try and get through as many songs as possible from people who are still here in the chat. And then after we get done, I'm going to take you guys on a raid to go raid another music creator on TikTok. So I'll take you somewhere else so you can send you music even if it's not here. So stick around and come on that raid with us. It's always fun to take our vibes to other places. All right. Roger, I don't see your submission in here, bro. Make sure you put it in the Google form. Otherwise, I cannot pull it up. All right. This is sick, bro.
Take me out, yeah. Tell me what you about. Take me down, call me, come around. Don't need no vows, no.
This is a really cool intro track for a project as well.
Quiet, just feel the sound of me. Holding you close. All that I know is we looking verbal. Post for no photos. I'm feeling so right. Beverage on ice. I know that's what you like. You my type.
This is so hard, bro. All right, then I'll put the one with you and Drake up there. This is so cool. I feel like it's just me pitched up. I love that. It sounds great, man. Song is definitely super vibey. That's So Lukewarm on Instagram. Really cool, like Thundercat type vibes on the production on this. I really appreciate that. The bass line is, I mean, bro, it's like, kind of feels like Bootsy Collins-esque, which I love, especially with the wah pedal on it. Roma is in there. I got him in the queue. I think I got everybody who put their artist names in the chat, so I think we might be able to get to everybody, as long as we're in rapid fire mode. Oh, we got a guitar solo on this shit too? I love that bass because it made it in Serum. You made that in Serum, bro? Wow. It really sounds like a real bass, bro. That's actually amazing. It sounds exactly like a real bass running through a wah pedal. Sound design 100, like 1000. Power level 1000. What a switch up too. I hope this goes into the second song just like seamlessly. This is pretty tight. What a great intro to a project. That's So Lukewarm on Instagram. Congrats on hitting 1,000 followers. I think that happened recently. He's super hard. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. Bro, it was too nice. Literally. LA based, I think. Los Globos. Isn't that in LA? Aesthetic is on 10 too. Very much. Very cool. Very cool. Hop up in my ride. All right, we got a couple, right? It was sick, bro. I like that one a lot. And also based in LA. So if you're out in LA, make sure you tap in. Starting at 50 seconds. I'm gonna do it. Just know that I do not like long video intros, so thank you for telling me to skip. Super Suicide Boys-esque. Good delivery. Good rhythm here. I mean, it's dead on point for the style of music that you're making. Video's pretty solid. A bit dark, like a bit too dark for the black and white. I wish there was maybe just a little bit light, or maybe like a night vision-esque kind of like vibe to it on the video side. Also with the lyrics being in red like that, it's a little hard to see them. So I maybe would have gone just straight white with the lyrics on screen, just so you could they really stand out, you know? I'm not mad at this though at all. I like shit like Suicide Boys, like City Morgue, so like for me this kind of sits in that really cool sweet spot between like hip hop and kind of like alt emo. So I like this. That's all we're gonna play. Hate Zoo XOO on Instagram. I would love to hear more from you too. Honestly, I like that. We just hit you with a follow from the Kayvan's house page. We're gonna move expeditiously because we only got a couple minutes, and I want to see if we can get everybody from the chat. Yeah, good shit, man. All right, this one's "Take a Break, Kid" by Roger Songbird. Been sending in some really cool Strokes-esque type music the last like couple of days, so I'm excited to see what he's got for us today. I love the way you use your voice, though. This shit is cool, man. I'm really into this direction that you've kind of been heading in musically. Let us know what you think in the chat, but I think this is a really good sound for you, bro. Roger Songbird on Instagram. It is, but it's not. I don't know how, but there is still something about it that still feels in line with the other songs that you sent. I don't know if it's the really organic like drum loop that's in this, or just the way that you're using your vocals as more of like an instrument. But I love this distorted vocal you've been doing. I think it's a really good aesthetic and vibe just overall. Roger Songbird on Instagram. This kind of gives me a little like Tommy Richmond vibe. And I really fuck with Tommy, so good shit, man. Keep going, keep going. All right, this is So Fly featuring Aya by Drake. I know you guys are there together, so we're gonna listen to this one. I've been fucking with Aya, bro. Aren't you like, how old are you again? You're like 15? Yeah, 15-year-old. Aya's 15. And this shit is hard, bro. You are crazy. You make crazy music for a 15-year-old. I'm not gonna lie. Tommy is dope, bro. I hear a little bit of that from you. Lukewarm, I feel the same. Bro, this shit is hard. I can't believe you're 15.
Yeah. I'm finna hop in my push to start. Turn it on game, Tony start. Slide with it chopping, we hide in the dark. She went and
tough, right? Unbelievable.
It was so wet, water park. I'm in an AMG pushing the gas. I'ma just slide in the limit of track. I'm in a Maybach, huh? Baby, why you
Flows are really good, melodies are really good, but just overall delivery is just on point, man. Like, there's not really much to teach you.
I'm trying to tell you, don't hit on my line.
I think the biggest thing is, like, the only thing I really have to say to you is, like, I mean, to be honest with you, this hook is catchy. That was the only thing I was going to say is, like, the challenge you will have in this space is making sure that your lyrics are so catchy they stand out. They have those quotable moments. That's just something that I would advise you to think about as you continue to make music. It's just like, all right, how can I make the thing that really sticks with people so that I am the one they think of when they think of this music? And that's it. This is him. He's 15 years old. IHYAH on Instagram. Make sure you tap in. This kid's from North Carolina. He's unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, this kid has got it. Without a doubt. I want everybody to remember this moment. I'm telling you right now, Aya He's gonna go crazy, bro. This kid is gonna go crazy. Glimpse of Hope by Rome Mallory up next. It's not even my favorite area of rap, but that is so easy to listen to. And to be 15 and making that quality music, I mean, it's just kind of undeniable. Rome 845. Is Rome also from Rockland County, bro?
From Queen City. We got Jersey in the house tonight. Argentina's like this. Worldwide, baby. Peaceful future.
Ooh.
Violent past.
I got the R&B one in here too.
Aiming at Father Time's hourglass.
845 is just the area code that Ashoka's from. And Keys in the chat. That's why I always ask. It's maybe not Rockland County. It could be New Jersey too. But it's definitely the same area. That's not it. Yeah. They're from the same area for sure. Geogenesis is also from the 845. I already fuck with him. Yo, actually, Keys, if you're in the chat, you should really fuck with Geogenesis too if you don't already. He's also from the 845. He's an R&B singer. He's amazing. I feel like you guys would make something really cool together too. He's not from Rockland County, but he's from close. I think he's from Orange County. This guy right here. I love this. He's another artist from the community who I'm definitely a fan of. I like this one from Rome. It's maybe just a little too old school for me. I think I told the line of like being into stuff that is like really like old school feeling and stuff that's maybe a little bit more modern. I like when people mesh both. This artist right here, Keys, _ Geogenesis. He's super hard, bro. I think you'll like his music a lot. Oh shit, All of Blur by Timbo Craig. Timbo, this is wild, bro. I love the production on this. Immediately. Craig X Timbo on Instagram. Oh yeah, this is immediate follow, bro. I don't really care what happens after this, but everything up to this point is amazing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is amazing, dude. Where are you from? I absolutely love this. This is sick. Yeah, thank you for sending us this. Put this out ASAP. This is a special song, bro. I don't know that I've heard anything like this. You're from South Africa? Are you based in South Africa right now still? This is sick, bro. I love this. This is a real standout for me on this stream today. You literally, you made me stop doing the minute thing because I liked it so much. Damn, bro. Damn. I just followed you off the Kayvan's house page. That was super tight. I would love to hear more music from you. Like, truthfully. I know. Why you were up at 2 a.m.? That's sick, bro. I really appreciate you staying up this late and sending stuff in and waiting. That was very good. This one's Fragile by Kai Chase's Angels. And then we're going to end on Aya. Another one from Aya, the 15-year-old. And then we'll be back on Thursday, man.
I miss the life.
That was a really cool vibe.
I miss the lights. The art and culture of pulling up late at night.
This is good too.
Who loves that player potential just to pass the time? I know you don't love me. No, all you wanted.
I love this like laid back delivery that you're giving.
Where would I have been if I got lost in it?
It's actually just such a nice feeling to it. Kai Chase's Angels on Instagram. Let's figure out who we're gonna go raid to, and then I'm gonna upload the VOD before I get off tonight. Oh, we might go raid Nemo Beats. He's on. It's been a while since we've seen Nemo Beats on. Who else is on? We got Kellen on right now. Kalen Ellis. This is sick too. I liked this one from Kai Chase's Angels. Kai Chase's Angels on Instagram. We definitely hit him with the follow just now. This is going to be a last one for the night. Shout out to all of you. Oh no. That one did not work unless it's this one right here. And it was the wrong link. Yeah,
Maybe the only thing that I will
it?
say is, like, one thing you're gonna need to figure out is, like, as taste change, as sound
Is this me?
kind of
Did you sample
cycle in
me?
and out, this sound might not be the thing that's popular in like 2-3 years from now.
Did you sample me? Did you sample me, bro?
I'm finna kick it as soon as I walk in. I'm with the Ravens, I know they'll
Bro.
be flocking. Walk in the building, I ask who talking.
That's the
Bitch
first
wanna
time.
slap me as soon as I walk in.
One,
Need me a
this is
man,
hard as
I'm finna
fuck.
talk in. I'm finna
Two,
slide in the
that's the
car,
first time
walk in.
anyone's ever sampled my voice on a song. So shout out to you. This is wild, bro.
I'm on the top line, nerd, I'm geek. I gotta sing it, my song on repeat. She wanna hop in the jet of the V. I'm a J Papa like Gary V. I'm in it VIP, I know we elite.
All right, that's it for that. Fuck yeah. Shout out to you for sampling me for no reason at all. I love that. But this is D&D by I. This is the one we're really gonna end on. We're gonna hit a raid, so come on this raid with us. We'll probably go tapping with Nemo Beats, bro. This guy's mad chill. Bruh. Okay, okay. Okay. Hey man, this is the shit that's really gonna blow people away. This kind of versatility, it's still got those elements of what you do well. It's cool, man. You're doing a great job. 15, I'm fucking blown away, man. We gotta get you on this content shit, bro. The more you keep making content, I feel like you're gonna go crazy, dude. Yeah, we need you to start making social media content. That's it. You just need to be consistent with it. And these people are gonna fucking eat your shit up. Now, like, you already got it, man. 15, that is crazy. Alright, we're gonna hit this raid with Nemo Beast, man. Come on this raid with us. You can send your music in here too. I can't guarantee it's gonna be as nice. Bonkers, bro. Absolutely bonkers. I'll be back on Thursday from 6 to 8. So if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you submit for the community playlist. If you don't follow me on socials, tap in there. And if you want to check out the playlists, go there as well. Shout out to Aya, bro. You are absolutely sick with it, man. All right, we're gonna go on this raid. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. Push your shit. Make some content. I feel like this is what I'm always reminding people. Make some content, guys. Make some content. Have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. All right, we're out. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace. Come on this raid with us. I see 15 of you. Let's all go. Let's all go.
Okay, I got it. Look, I ain't trying to fuss with you. Let's we bout to fuck out. Different book, but the same chapter. Feeling like a nigga in love disaster. Love me for the drive, but she hates.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go take this raid over there right now. Have a good week. Peace.
Girl, so she made a magic. Tie her down with the satin fabric. When she got braids in, I gotta grab them, and we both rolled up. Yo, K-Man, what's good? Throw it in the bag, let's throw it in.